Hi guys, welcome back to the RENO update. The electrician is here today. He's going to be doing a lot the whole day. He's going to be doing a lot of the electrical work. I want to show you this hood that we're going to be putting on. There it is. There's a piece of it that's going to go on the wall. It's this is all going to be silver, like metallic, and it's in the box there. So that's a good sign that this is here. So we can then get it ready when the kitchen is going to be put in, which is hopefully be next week. It'll go right on that spot there. But today is all about the electrical, and it's, let's just see, Nuno's been working on the other room. I've been doing a lot of painting the last little while, cleaning the bathroom. So let's just see. Yeah, okay, there's Nuno. Thank God for him. He's really a really great electrician. Holy crap, there's pot lights being put in here. Holy. You see these pot lights here? It's like a dream come true, actually. I dreamt about this, but it's finally here. And thanks, Nuno. And just to see this, and when Laura sees this, here, that's the pot light. So to get from the stage we were at, which was, well, I can't even think that far back, to be honest with you. But to get to this means that we're getting there. Nuno, you want to say a quick thumbs up? Great job, Nuno. Was that a light I saw? Oh my goodness. Oh my light. We have light. It's like God speaking to us. That's beautiful. Beautiful. That's there, Laura. There's your romantic lights that you wanted. This is so nice. Okay. I gotta take a breather before I start getting emotional here. This is now in the bathroom. Every little outlet or light that goes on, I'm going to celebrate. That's a glass of wine. There's one. I don't know, about 16 pot lights, 16 glasses of wine. And then you have a lot of outlets as well. So this is going to be good. And then we'll celebrate when Laura gets here. Have a nice big dinner. Well, when this reno is completely finished, we're going to have a big party here. Invite the village, all the people that helped us, all the workers that helped us. Close look to see how these pollas have put in. I see. First time watching this. Before this even started, a lot of these jobs, I had no clue how they were done. That's one thing of going through an experience like this. You get to learn. If you ever do this the second time around, maybe another lifetime. No, you never know. Goes right in there, and boom, magic. Magic. If you find a good worker, professional, someone that can communicate as well as do the job properly. Someone like Nuno here, Martins, the electrical, the neighbor here that's been helping with these odd jobs. He pretty much knows, he's like, he can pretty much do everything. You treat him nicely, treat him with respect, because I know that's not always the case when they work for other people. And we just feel fortunate that we have two guys here right now that have been pushing this along, obviously quicker than it was before. So we're very happy for that. And hopefully you guys that are doing some renos or are considering doing some renos will be lucky enough to eventually find, hopefully you can find them right from the beginning, these guys that are honest, trustworthy, and have good workmanship. And at the end of the day, they're really nice people. We're just putting the mirror up. We just did the measurements, gonna go right over there. And it's going to look really good. It's not a huge bathroom, but already you could tell that it's going to be amazing lighting in here. We're going to, with the light on top of it, and then the light up in the pot lights. I think it's going to be really good. Laura chose this set, sink and mirror. Beautiful. It works very well with everything else. Okay, so here's the mirror and the lights we just put in. Look how nice that looks. And now let's just test the light. Let's see. Hit it. Ah, look at that. Amazing. Look how nice. Just changes the whole thing. So Laura was worried we wouldn't have enough light in here, but it's going to be with 2 pot lights, and this is going to be perfect. There you go, Laura. All right, so we got one of the hall lights put up, one of 2, and look how nice it looks. Perfect. So Laura, she wanted a soft lighting, like mood lighting. This is perfect for this hall. It's just very good. Look at it. Look how nice, especially at night. It's going to look really nice. It's going to match with everything else. So, way to go. Hey guys, back to the reno. Back here today. I got Cesar here, my neighbor that's been helping do a lot of the stuff. Prepping the wall for the kitchen to be installed, hopefully next week. This whole wall will be tiled. This banging is actually music to my ears. It actually hurts a bit, but yeah. So this will be hopefully by the end of the day. I'm thinking maybe even before noon, this will be done. So before getting tiles on the wall, we're gonna actually prepare the plumbing, because we're going to be putting the dishwasher and the sink, the water that's going to come in, and the bad water that's going to go out. It's going to go out of one source, which is right here. There's another area of water. We're going to plug it, because right here is where the dishwasher is going to go, and the sink is going to go right next to it. So Cesar is just putting some new plumbing in there. Might as well. That's great. Oh, I'm learning a lot today. Plumbing. God. Yesterday was electrical, today is plumbing. Let's take a look at the consistency of the cement. Let's see here. There you go. It's like a little putty. So we've chosen like a subway tile, I guess, a smaller type. And there it is, first one on there. Laura chose this. She thought it would look great. What an education I'm getting. First hand, front row.
Hit it, boys.
What a learning experience in how to put tile today. And I think by when we come back in the afternoon after lunch, we'll cook maybe another 2-3 hours and this will be done. Thank God. Be ready to get the kitchen put in. That's what we're hoping for, that maybe by next week or the week after, the kitchen can be put in. So that would be great if it could. And one step closer.
From the beginning.
That's a wrap. Another day here at the Reno. Today was a successful day. We're here since 9 in the morning till about 7. It's about 7:30 right now. My back is sore. Should be better tomorrow. But that's the price you have to pay in order to get things done. And it feels good being in control, to actually be in here, working, helping. This is all about having a reno in an island and keeping up with the stresses of it all. Welcome back to another reno update. I feel like Bob Villa actually when I do these.
Hello, I'm Bob Villa. In the last few years, I've been rehabbing a number of houses in the Boston area. I call myself a designer builder.
Today's another big day. Big, huge. The kitchen could be in by the end of the day. I can't believe it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna later message, I'm gonna do a video chat with Laura and tell her there's gonna be another 2 months before they put the kitchen in. And obviously I won't leave her hanging, and then I'll show her the kitchen. Now, what do you think of that? Do you think it's too cruel? Just having some fun. I think she'll be over the moon, and I think it's already great walking in here. Now, over a year, I'd walk in here and look to the right, and it's like there's a cement wall with, all cut up, and I'm like, walked in today, I looked over to my right, and there's like ceramics on the wall. Even though these are basic ceramics, it's subway tile. I think for all these ceramics, it's almost the whole wall cost me like 50 euros. But it's hard to explain. It's just a feeling where you walk in, you look over. It's just a sign that progress is getting there. We're getting to the end, or closer to the end. There's still quite a bit to do, but the major stuff should be out of the way. And then we can tackle the outside. So yeah, hang out and we can show you a little bit about the kitchen. Hopefully, if they get here today, we'll show you the installation. I just thought while waiting for the kitchen, I would show you how the day is today. Actually, it was really rainy yesterday. I think half a day was raining. Windy, wave action, like there's still wave action right now. I just want to show you outside. I don't know if you can pick up, like almost looks like in the air there's mist. That's from the salt. There's some banging down there of the waves on the coast here in São Mateus, the village of São Mateus. And you can probably see all on the coast here in São Mateus, this mist coming up, and that's from the salt from the sea. Looks pretty cool, but overall the water's a lot calmer. It's not cloudy, it's all blue today. And the dog's happy. And let me pan around here. I think the Pico might have some snow. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to zoom in. Pico behind me here is uncovered today. And you probably see some light stuff up there. That's snow. Not a lot, but yeah, because it was cold last night. I think it went to +8, which for here is cold. As long as you have a heater, you're fine. I was fine. I'm in an old house in Laje, the village of Laje. But it's a wonderful day. Yeah, I've been prepping out here too, putting some primer. This is where the exhaust is going to come out, right there. There's also going to be electrical light and also for the air condition. For those of you that are watching this for the first time, this is behind the house. So that's why I always say, here we have a bit of both. The countryside, not a bit, a lot. The countryside and the ocean, as you saw. See, there's Pico there. I mean, it's amazing, eh? Look at this. It's just the highest altitude of Portugal, right there. Pico Island, volcano, mountain. And it's just so quiet here. You probably can hear all the birds. We're going to turn this right there into a nook. I'm going to use bamboo to make it a bit Caribbean, kind of tropical. There's just a lounge in there. Look to this other view area. Here's our fig tree. There's our car. And this is land here too. Maybe we'll I would love to build a small little cabin here. But first things first. This is all land. There's cows all the way up there. I don't know if you can see these white let me see if I can zoom in. Cows are grazing. Lots of cows on these islands. All the islands of the Azores have lots of cows. And next door to me, you can hear the turkey. My neighbor here has lots of goats, chickens, ducks, turkeys. Yeah, it's a little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll. They arrived just like they said they would. They're here actually earlier. This is the first time in this whole reno that it wasn't the opposite, calling to it's going to be later. They actually came earlier, so it's amazing. These guys are, it's a very good company that we've ordered. I've ordered other things through them as well. José Henrique e Silva e Filhos. They're just on the edge of Madalena. And the guys are starting to unpack here, and I'll share a little bit of this throughout the whole process. I'm learning too as I go. It's good to see for myself. It's going to be a big shocker to Laura back in Canada. Well, I can already start visualizing this in its place.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
Quick updates with the kitchen's going in very well. These guys are awesome. They are, whenever I need explanation, they explain it. So they'll leave everything pretty much hooked up. They could actually finish today. If there's a few things they can't do today, they'll come back tomorrow to do it. Meanwhile, as they're doing that, as you know, I'm doing a little bit of filming, some quick time lapse, just so you guys can see the process. I've been doing a lot of weeding today, and I think Laura would appreciate that. But don't worry, Laura, there's always going to be weeding for you, because I know you enjoy it. We're never going to run out of this weed here. Just trying to get there. Just kind of clean it up a bit. I'm sure we'll have to do it again in a few months. There, all the way down, so I'll clean up there. Just the paths, you know, I'm going to start it here. I'm going to go all the way up there. Eventually we'll probably put some cement, a little bit of a cement path or something like that. There's another path that goes to where the parking spot's going to be, where the truck is. Yeah, it's a wonderful day. I mean, yesterday was a whole different story. Like, that's the thing with Pico. One day you can go get some nice rain, you see the waterfalls, and then the next day it could be sunny like this. So, and warm, light breeze. And yeah, so hopefully by the end of the day, I'll be able to sit in front of the kitchen. The workers just left. Let's just see where we're at. So here's all the boxes still to be, with all the drawers, I'm thinking, and cabinets, all the rest of it. So this part, so the rest of the, I guess in the afternoon after lunch, they're going to put the other cupboards, the ones that go on top. Oh, there they are. Wow. Can't believe we got to this point. I know I keep saying that, but that's going to be nice, and it's a nice color, fresh. The tiles actually turned out really well. And it's time for me to have lunch as well. Just having lunch here at Arcadis here in São Mateus. Just wanted to show you this excellent dish I just had here, which is chicken from the oven. Amazing. With some spaghetti. And I also had a nice vegetable soup just down the road from our house that we're renovating. And yeah, delicious. I needed some energy to carry on, you know, lots of work, gotta eat, proteins. And some carbs too. Here's chicken. And you can't have it unless you have one of these. Or a nice glass of wine. But today it's just a cold beer.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
Well, guys, it's 6:15. Long day. Actually, the guys that were putting the kitchen, they just left. So it's in place. So I don't know. I'm going to turn the camera around. Actually, you can just see from behind me here, just to get a quick look. There it is, just to get a little sneak peek. All right. There's still the counter to be put on. That's by someone else. But look, I'm not looking at a cement wall. Looks really good, except I'm going to actually, after I get off doing this segment here, this little clip, I'm going to call Laura and give her the bad news that unfortunately it's going to take another 2 months for the kitchen to be installed. And then I'll quickly turn around and she can see me in front of the kitchen. So I just wanted to mention that the two guys that were here, there was obviously the guy that is in charge. His name is João Jardim. Incredible perfectionist, very creative. Just took his time. I was here all day, so the guy just, I mean, it turned out beautifully. And he even said this is, he was so happy how it turned out. Because sometimes, with the walls, not everything, is perfect on the houses, like the walls not exactly straight, and they got to come up with solutions. And he did, and I just thought they worked perfectly. He actually noticed it on the budget, on the invoice. It tells you everything, that she had more hours than it was, I think. And he said, he noticed that. He said, I'm going to tell her, instead of being 14 hours, it's 10 hours. So they're honest, The company is called José Henrique Silva e Filhos Limitado. Okay, it's a company here. They also have decor, they have furniture. From what I've witnessed and experienced so far with them, definitely recommend them. And they took their time, like I said. The exhaust is even hooked up. He's going to come back maybe for another hour. After we put the flooring in, there's a few last things that he wants to do just to make sure it's nice and snug to the new flooring, and with the counter they're putting in. They were cleaning as they went, which is something that they don't do here. Usually they'll come in, they'll just leave the dirt and so forth. They were just, so happy, okay, and I know Laura is going to be happy as well. Just wanted to share that with you. And we're definitely going to put maybe, I don't even know if they have a website or a link to something where you could, if you want to contact them, you can just do that, because I would definitely recommend them.
I hope you guys thought that was amazing, the kitchen installation. Carlos had called me to try to make me believe that it was going to be another 2 months before the kitchen was installed. So just before I started crying, he turned the camera around. I was so excited to see that, and now we just have to wait for the countertop and the appliances, and that's one big job done. So we've got lots more to do, and the good news is I'm going to be back in Pico in April, and we have our workshop May 12th to the 22nd. And a few of you have made comments that you're really disappointed because you can't come because it's on location, but I don't want you to fret, because after the workshop's finished, we will be putting together a workshop course. And if you are interested in that, just send us an email. I'm going to link it below. And in the subject line, just put interested in workshop course. And then once that's put together, we will send out an email to all of you that are interested, and you'll be the first to know. All right, guys. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, because we would love for you guys to join our journey on Pico Island. And we're so looking forward to meeting all of you who are booked, ready to go. And we will see you guys on the island. Ciao, guys.